Good morning, my class 4 students. How are you all? So, students, have you started your online classes and going to study from that? Yes? Okay, student, that is very good. Stay at your home, be safe, and study with your online virtual classes. So, here I am, your science teacher, and we are studying the chapter that is adaptation in plants. So students, in adaptation in plants, till now we have studied about the aquatic plants. Aquatic plants means the water plants that grow in the water are called aquatic plants. In aquatic plants we have studied about there are three types. The first one was the floating plants, second one was the fixed plants, and third one was the submerged, or you can say the underwater plant. Now today we are going to study about different types of terrestrial plants. Terrestrial plants, I already told you about them, that these are the plants that grow on land are called terrestrial plants. So here is its definition, that plants that grow on land are called terrestrial plants, like neem, teak, banyan, all other plants that you see around you, like tulsi plant, the rose plant, various types of plants that you used to see around you in your daily life are the terrestrial plants. Okay students, so these are the images of terrestrial plants. Now today we are going to study about first type of terrestrial plants. The first type, that is plants that grow in plain area, are called plants of plains. They are like the trees or the plants that are present around you, that grows around you, are called plants of plains. So you can identify easily these plants by looking at their some specific features, like they are the plants, they have number of branches, like you can see in this image that it is a tree, and this tree has too many giant branches, and from these branches the leaves are attached. So the broad tree is a symbol that it is growing in a plain area. So they have number of branches, their leaves are broad, and during the winter season they shed their leaves, means their leaves gets detached from them, and when the spring season arises, again the new leaves comes. So these are the speciality, or you can say features, of the plants that are grown in the plain areas, students. So, and its example are neem, sesame, teak, banyan. They all are the type of trees that grow in the plain area. Plain area means the area that is around you, means Delhi also comes in a plain area. Okay, Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, all the trees or the plants that are growing in such cities or in such states are called plants of plains. Now next category is our desert plants. Yes students, they are very special plants that you must have seen around your, even like the plants like cactus plants that you have seen around you is a best example of desert plants. And desert plants are also called xerophytes. Okay, its spelling is XEROPHYTES. So another name of desert plant is xerophytes. So xerophytes are the plants that grow in a soil that is sandy, means the soil that is made up of sand portion, and where there is a water is present in very less amount. So these plants, so in that area the plant that grows are called xerophytes. And their specific features are that their leaves, yes, the leaves of these plants reduced to spines, means they gets converted into spines. Spines means kaante. So, and these spines helps them to conserve water. As you know that they grow in a desert area, and desert area there is a scarcity of water. So these spines helps the helps the plant to conserve the water, which is very important in the desert area. And their stem is green in color. The rounded like structure that you can see in this image is actually a stem of the plant, and it is green in color, and it is fleshy in nature. Fleshy means filled with liquid, and it contained chlorophyll, and this chlorophyll helps the plant for the process of photosynthesis. So just look carefully in this image, students. These pointy, let me give you a closer look. These white spot like structure that you can see in this image are actually its leaves, and these leaves gets converted into spines. So, and this green circular like structure, actually they are the stem of plant, but its stem is green in color because it contains chlorophyll. So these are the features of desert plants. So till now I have gave you the explanation of plants that are present in plain area and plants that are present in desert area. And the plants that are present in desert area are called xerophytes. It is an important term. Write down this term in your notebook and learn it. Xerophytes means plants that grow in desert area. Now our next type of plant, that is plants of cold regions, means the plants that grow in a hilly area like Jammu and Kashmir, Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh. So the plants or you can say the trees of that area looks different from the plants of plains. Let's see their features. They are conical in shape, means the shape of cone, and they produce cone instead of flowers. Later on I will show you the picture of cones, that what kind of a cones they used to produce from themselves. So the tree that grow in cold places like Kashmir are generally tall, straight and conical in shape. Conical means, let me show you the picture, then you will able to get the meaning of conical. This type of shape means narrow at the top and broad at the bottom. This type of shape is called a conical shape. As you can see from this image, this tree looks like this inverted V shape. This shape is called a conical shape. And the example of these trees are like the pine tree, Devdar tree and fir. Mostly these types of trees grow in a colder regions. Their leaves are looks like a needle, so that if a snowfall occur in that area, so the snow easily goes down towards the ground, and that heavy snow doesn't cause any harm to the tree. That's why its leaves are like needle shaped and their shape is conical. It helps plants to survive during the extreme cold climate. Okay students, now let's move to our next shape, that is cone shape. Cone shape, I already told you, the inverted V shape is called a cone shape. Let me show you a picture. This shape is like a cone shape. And I told you that these plants produces cones instead of flowers. So it is an image of cone. If ever you have gone to a hilly area, you must have seen these like structures selling around the nearby markets. So these are the cones that grows in that hilly area trees. So these trees doesn't produce any flower, but they produce these types of cones, and in between these cones the seeds are present, okay, for the germination or for the germination of new plant. So this is a shape this is a picture of a cone produces by hilly area plant. Now students, move forward to our next topic, that is plants of hot regions. Hot regions or you can say hot and humid regions. Humid means when there is a maximum or you can say increased percent of water vapor in our atmosphere, then this area is called hot and humid regions. Mostly they are the coastal regions in India, like you can say Goa, Kerala, somewhere in Mumbai, Chennai, Tamil Nadu. They are the hot and humid regions. So let's watch the speciality or you can say the features of such area plants. They are evergreen plants. Yes, it is very important feature that these plants are evergreen in nature, means they never used to shed their leaves and they are full of green leaves all the time. And its example is sugarcane, as you can see in this image, sugarcane, the rubber plant, the rubber tree and the coconut tree. And apart from these examples, there are coffee, tea. These are the examples of hot regions, plants and trees. So coffee bushes need, the coffee and tree bushes need hot and humid temperature, means warm and moderate temperature, means neither too hot nor too cold, not too much of rainfall, not less rainfall. So in that area is called a hot regions, and these type of trees or these type of plant grow in such area. And the coconut, it grows in a coastal area, sea coast like Goa, Chennai, Tamil Nadu, wherever the ocean banks are there, the sea coast are there, in that area the coconut tree grows, and it is an example of hot region plant. So that's it for today, student. Today we have discussed about different plants that are terrestrial plants. Terrestrial plants means the plants that grow on land are called terrestrial plants. And its first category was plants in plain, means the plants that are present around you. Next one was the plants of desert, means the plants that grows in the desert area, and they are called xerophytes. It is important term, again and again I am telling you. Then we have discussed about the plants of cold regions like Jammu Kashmir, Himachal, Uttarakhand. So the trees that grow in that area are usually in cone shape and their leaves are like needle, so that snow can easily fall off from these trees. And plants survive in the extreme cold temperature. And then at last we have discussed about hot and humid regions plant like sugarcane, rubber, coconut, coffee, tea. So that's it for today. Just go through this video again and again, write down the important terms and keep studying. Thank you. Stay at your home, be safe, and instead of watching only television and mobile phone, just do some physical exercise also, like you can play some indoor games, just play some yoga, do some brain exercises, so that it will help you in many way. Thank you students, that's it for today. Bye.